Now let's take a look at hormones. Hormones are our body's communication and control system. So the entire hormonal system virtually is controlled by the hypothalamus. So the hypothalamus, pituitary, adrenal, thyroid, ovarian, testicular axis. So we're going to see that you're going to see widespread hormonal deficiencies. Again, as you know, thyroid is like the body's gas pedal, adrenal is a stress handler, the reproductive hormones. What's critical to know is that even mild hormone deficiencies can cause widespread and severe problems. Most doctors have been taught, well, and again, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but I want to give a little more background with it, that if the blood test is normal, the person's fine. Remember in med school, we had the impression that if the test was in the normal range, we didn't see an asterisk, oh good, we could check that off, no problem. And I had thought in medical school that the normal ranges were designed by wise elders who would sit in a committee, go through all the research and say if it was in this range, no problem. It was quite the shock to me. Well, you know where the normal ranges come from for most lab tests. 2 standard deviations. You take 100 people, the 95 in the middle, 2 standard deviations of the normal range. So a way that you can help people understand why the blood test is normal even though they're not. And this was, Dr. Oz is a friend of mine, Lisa, his wife, a sweet couple, by the way. I do a lot of media work, and most of them are kind of, they're awesome. He likes this analogy. He uses it with his folks. Shoe sizes. If I wanted a normal range for shoe sizes, it would be 5 to 13. That would be 2 standard deviations. I live in Hawaii. It's a volcano. You don't want to track the lava in. We leave our shoes at the door. So say you're coming over for Mai Tais, and you leave your shoes at the door. Now you're putting on my size 13, and I'm wearing a size 8. And we go to the shoe doctor. And you go, Doc, the shoe's too big. He says, nope, honey, it's a size 13. It's in the normal range. I go in, I say, the shoe's too small. He says, nope, Jacob, it's a size 8, smack dab in the normal range. And I say, but my toe doesn't fit in it. And then he starts doing this kind of implying I'm crazy, the test is normal. That's an exact analogy to what's going on. So what I tell the doctors, I tell people, look, when the doctor's going to do that, take a size 5 shoe with you to the visit and tell the doctor, please wear the size 5 pair of shoes to the next visit. It's in the normal range, and then we'll talk.